So here's where all the fun begins, and that's why I love the FlowNet lab. So for this part, we're going to actually measure the velocity of water that is flowing through this sand setup. So how am I gonna do it? As you can see up in the middle, I have a container of dye. I'm going to introduce a few of it just in the middle in the top. And you see the flow, if there is no inconsistency in the material or anything funny going on, you see the flow of that dye will flow exactly the same way as your flow channels. So I'm going to measure the velocity of that moving head of dye. So let's say I want to do this 2 or 3 times to have a better estimate and like avoid any errors or inconsistencies. So I'm gonna start with like let's say here, I'm gonna mark the path that it travels so that you guys can know it better. So let's say that I'm starting from here. Once it reaches one of these lines, I'm gonna start my stop line and go like until it hits to the next line. I'm gonna make mark both of these points for you guys in the diagram, tell you how much time it took to travel and what's the exact distance between those 2 points. And that way you can come up based on the flow net that you already have in the previous section. You're gonna come up with the velocity, sorry, delta H over delta X. I'm providing the delta X. You guys have the delta H from the other previous part. Make sure the units are again consistent, so you will have delta H over delta X. Also, I give you the time that it takes for the head to travel between these 2 points. So you will have again delta X over delta T is velocity. So from the equation that I showed you on the board, V equals K delta H over delta X. You calculate the permeability. I try to do it as many regions as possible, maybe one here, two, and three. And that way you have three permeabilities to measure, to calculate. Again, I will mark all of this again on the um, handout that you guys have so that it would be less confusing. So I'm going to start this test again. See, it's better to be like multiple people. Somebody can take care of the clock and somebody can put on the die. So I'm going to try to do my best. None of them work. That doesn't work. Okay, I'm going to pause the video temporarily until I can make one of these dice work.